here with Laura Bukowsky, who's Teacher of the Year at Conwell Elementary School number 3. So welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. You've been nominated as Teacher of the Year by your colleagues. Tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
I have been a teacher in PS3 for 20 years. It's where I first started teaching, and I'm still there. I've taught everything from kindergarten to 5th grade, special ed, and general ed.
Is there a preference? What grade level do you enjoy the most?
2nd grade is my favorite grade to teach. I feel like they're still little, but they're more independent than they are in like kindergarten first. But I do like the independence of the older grades as well, 4th and 5th. You know, they start to get a little attitude at times, but.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with you. 2nd grade, it's the perfect blend of early childhood, but with enough maturity.
Yes.
They really sense of humor and
they can handle a task and
independently.
And work. Yes.
Yes. What made you become a teacher?
Ever since I was little, I want to be a teacher. I would set up my stuffed animals and my dolls and my brother, and I would teach them. I was always fascinated by the teacher book, having all the answer key. So I would have like a heavy book, because I remember it being like a big bulky book, and walk around and try to pretend, you know, with the chalkboard and have the answers. And I loved all the teachers I had when I was younger. So that really made me want to be one, and having the reign over an overhead projector was big.
Ooh,
back when that
those days.
I know, those are done. But when I first started teaching, it was phasing out, but there was still one. So I thought that, I'm like, oh, I made it. Here I am with my overhead projector.
Yes. Was there a teacher who made an impact in your teaching career or the way you address teaching?
I had a lot of great teachers. I think from elementary to high school and some in college, giving me advice about future teaching. But younger, my 1st grade teacher, Miss Horhanich, and I don't know whatever happened with her, but like I go back to her, I know that she was one that made me feel comfortable, and you know, you can make mistakes, everything's okay, and she just was always happy. So that's one that I go back to if I had to pick one that stands out. I don't know exactly what about her, but there's just a feeling of her name, something about that time with her, which I think
we always remember feelings. We may not remember events, but we do remember feelings. So how do you translate that to your class? What do you do in class that makes you special for your students?
Try to make them feel comfortable and secure, and I'm someone they could talk to. They could come to me if they need help, whether it be academically or something going on at home, or they just want to be open with me and tell me if there's something going on and the reason why, you know, maybe they're not themselves today, they didn't get enough sleep, or, you know, something where they could tell me and I could use that to work with them, you know, give them more chances, or, you know, give them time to make work up or something.
Is there anything you're implementing that you find very successful, or that it's making a difference in helping students master their standards?
Nothing I could think of per se. That just trying to have them comfortable with whatever we're discussing or learning, practicing, ensuring that they understand or they know how to. You know, I'm thinking now about like testing and thinking of preparing them so they know what kind of questions that they'll see, and problem solving, and you know, that way they could do this independently, like without me, trying to like scaffold. I do a lot with them to try to work with them like I do. Then, you know, we practice together. That way they feel more comfortable on their own, and go back and check with them. And if it's something that they do get incorrect, go over with them. Like, you know, what were those parts? Let's talk about, you know, what did we discuss? What parts do we need here? And what should we add in? What should we take out? Whether it be math or reading, writing.
Yeah. Well, we typically call that modeling.
Yes.
And scaffolding is something that good teachers do.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Don't take it for granted.
I know.
So what would you tell your younger self? Now you're in your 20s, you have your first classroom. What do you know today that you wish you had known 20 years ago?
I think to have more confidence in myself. I think I was very, where I grew up was much different than Jersey City. So that was a big wake up call for me, like being in a big city and trying to get my bearings straight with that and having a different population of students that I'm used to. And, you know, so at times it was difficult to try to figure out how to reach certain kids or, and trying to implement everything all at once, you know, and you talk with different teachers and they say, you know, do this, do that, and then you're overwhelmed by so much. And I feel like if I could have more confidence and like, you could do this. I mean, I still tell myself that every day, September, even after a break, like,
Oh, I
you
know.
got this, you got this, you know what you're doing, but you know, it's like mind over matter sometimes. So like everything will be okay. Just implement like a little bit at a time till you feel comfortable, and then you could always incorporate more in.
So you still get the butterflies in September?
Yes, I do.
I
And the
know.
Sunday scaries. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Is there anything you would like to share with the community that a message about the young people that you work with?
They are very capable. They, I tell them to reach for the stars, to do your best, and that the possibilities are endless. I don't want kids to think that their life could only be something very small. I like to expose them to all different ways of life, different occupations, what the world looks like out there, and tell them that's for you to see. It's all possible.
Thank you, Laura. It's a pleasure. And now I know why they selected you
Oh,
as Teacher of the Year. It's a
thank you.
pleasure
Thank
to
you.
interview you. Thank you.